Alright, this is my first YouTube video. The whole plan of it is that I'm just gonna do commentary, so this is the first one. This is gonna be the clip of me practically almost dying, which was not fun. Not fun at all. We have something called the Hauser house in our family, and this Hauser house we thought was cursed, haunted, and just a horrible house. I enjoyed it because most of my childhood memories came from it. There's a whole bunch near-death experience, but I think this one takes the cake. Like, this is the cake of the cake. I'm gonna call it the swamp story because it takes place in a swamp because we live right outside a swamp. And yeah. So this is when I was like maybe 5 or 6. Great time to go out in the world by yourself. We were left home alone at the Hauser house probably for like 10 hours a day. During the summertime, of course. And during this time, we just came up with what things to do. And it's like snowed already. Snow melted. That time of the year. Not a good time. Don't go out. Bad time. We decided we can go out to the swamp. We're not pansies. We go out to the swamp. We just start running. We're running like there's a demon chasing us, and they're yelling, I'm yelling, we're all having a great time, and then I'm in the ground, and they're still running. I scream, and they thought that I was just screaming to scream. But no, I was screaming because I was stuck. I was about knee-high into the ground, and let me tell you, this ground was cold. It was not warm, it was cold. I was not having it. I was like, I'm done. And I'm gonna just tell you, I was in this ground for probably like 6 hours. So, they come back for me because obviously they're gonna either die, either they're gonna get lost, or they're gonna die from my dad because they lost me at a swamp. So what happened is I decided, oi, let's wheel around and try to get out. It's up to my waist now. I start more panicking, like, oh god, this is like my immediate regret. I'm gonna die here. I'm full ready to die. They find me, and I'm like up to my what I call man boobs. And I'm just freaking out now because like I'm freezing. I was freezing, and it's just not a good time. They're trying to pull me out. My brother, being the clumsy one, just falls in. As I say, he's being the clumsy one, as I was the one who fell in basically mud quick. I try to say mix quicksand and quick mud. I don't know, but yeah, he falls in. My sister pulls him out because my sister's favorite. Also, he's stronger than my sister, so it's just logical apparently. They don't know what to do, but before all of this went down, a beautiful duck just landed like 15 feet away from me, and I admired that duck. You want to know why? Because he could sit on this and not sink. And I was like, huh. And I thought a second, be like the duck. Yeah. And then I had a pet spider. He freaked me out because he came too close. It's like it's like having a black friend. You can't get too close to them, or they might go to your house. But so yeah, back to the main idea. That's like a little side story about my friends. There, had a duck, spider. Yeah. Duck was only there for like 30 seconds. It really hurt my feelings, but I admired the duck. Spider was there. He freaked me out basically the whole time. I was scared. Okay, so we're at this freaking place for like 3 or 4 hours trying to get me out because I'm like one arm's in, like my whole body's shutting down because how cold I am. And my dad comes home. My sister calls him because she's like 14, has a phone because she's the favorite child, and yeah, and she calls him, and he just comes out there, fully work clothed, and just grabs my arm and yanks me out. And he just looks at me, and I'm like, inching my hair, looking away, because like I don't want to make direct eye contact. It's like one of those moments, the moments where you don't want to look at him. Yeah, I had to take a cold shower. So yeah, and that was the near-death experience I had. It was very fun. Come back for my next video, which will be talking about a very sensitive topic in our friend group. And we will have a co-host known as Freaking Heck You. I will put his channel in the bottom of the description because he's really funny. Really funny.